right? So the first one is, when you are asking the question, what to the with what virtue did she succeed? By hard work and sincerity. So that is a noun phrase, right? What का आंसर आपको मिल रहा है? So it's a noun phrase. Then next one, we want to buy a spacious and fuel efficient car. Car कैसी? Spacious and fuel efficient, right? How is the car? It is spacious and fuel efficient. So it is an adjective clause. आपको कार के बारे में, कार is a noun, इसको डिस्क्राइब कर रही है. So it's an adjective clause, phrase. Then I shall look after him during his stay with me, right? During his stay with me, look after him. Look मतलब look after यानी ध्यान रखूंगी. So it's a what is it? It is a action word. क्या करेंगे हम? कब करेंगे? ड्यूरिंग हिज स्टे विथ मी. दैट इज उसका टाइम बता रहे हैं. सो इट इज़ एन एडवर्ब. सो इट इज़ एडिंग टू द वर्ब. सो इट्स एन एडवर्ब phrase. Next one, you may go through this book at your pleasure. Go through this book. When? कब? At your pleasure. जब आपको टाइम मिलेगा तब, right? So this is also an adverb. Go through is a verb, right? उसको express कर रहा है. So it's an adverb. The captain wanted to win the toss and bat first. Captain wanted. What did the captain want? To win the toss and bat first. So it's a noun phrase. So write down noun. Then 6. Candidates with a working knowledge of computers will be preferred. What type of knowledge do the candidates will be preferred? What type of knowledge is needed? कैसा knowledge क्या है? Will be preferred. कैसे candidates को prefer करेंगे? जिनको working knowledge computers का है. So that will become an adjective phrase. Then next one is, we have in our library all the books written by Ruskin Bond. कौन सी books? Which books written by Ruskin Bond, right? So books के बारे में आपको additional information मिल रही है. So it's an adjective clause. Books is the noun. The laborers finished the work at a great speed. Finish the work कैसे finish किया? At a great speed. So it is also an work is a verb. So it is an adverb phrase. Then I thank you with all my heart, right? कैसे thank कर रही हूँ मैं? With all my heart. So it is, thanking is a verb. So it is an adverb phrase. To apologize for one's mistakes is a noble quality. Now what is a noble quality? To apologize for one's mistake, that is a noble quality. So it is a noun clause, noun phrase, right? Now defining a clause. What are clauses? A clause is a group of words that forms part of a sentence and has a subject and a finite verb of its own. Finite verb होता है और क्या होता है? Group of words which makes complete sense. A clause has only one finite verb in it. Single finite verb होता है. Look at these examples. Some students are sitting on the last bench, right? The last bench. This is a phrase. इसका complete meaning निकलता नहीं है. इसके अंदर एक verb नहीं है. Number 2, all the students who are sitting on the last bench came late. Who are sitting on the last bench? कौन से students जो last bench पे बैठे हैं? जो late आए वो last bench पे बैठे हैं. So this is a clause, right? It has got a verb in it. Verb is sitting. All the students who are sitting on the last bench came late. Now this is a sentence. Number 4, some students are sitting on the last bench. Clause as well as a sentence can be used as a clause as well as a sentence, right? Now phrase, clause and sentence. Phrase, no finite verb, cannot stand on its own. अपना अलग meaning उसका नहीं निकलता है. It needs a supporting verb, right? Clause, only one finite verb, may or may not be able to stand on its own. उसके अंदर single finite verb होता है and it can make a complete meaning or cannot make a complete meaning. Sentence, at least one finite verb उसमें होता है. Can always stand on its own. Sentence का हमेशा अपना अलग से कंप्लीट मीनिंग निकलता है. If a clause cannot stand on its own, it is a part of a sentence. If a clause can stand on its own, it is also a sentence. अगर एक clause का complete meaning निकलता है तो उस पूरे clause को एक sentence भी बोलते हैं, और अगर complete meaning नहीं निकलता है तो it is used as a part of a sentence. Now further, main and subordinate clauses क्या होते हैं? Please write down this is important. Write these points how you can identify a clause. ये मैंने phrase का भी underline करवाया है, and adjective adverb phrase क्या होता है वो भी करवाया है. Same way clauses भी होते हैं, adjective, noun and adverb, right? That we shall study further. Now main and subordinate clauses. A clause that can stand on its own is called main or principal clause. A clause that cannot stand on its own is called a subordinate clause. So it is important to identify the principal clause in the sentence first. Whenever you are doing an exercise on the clauses, when you need to identify the clauses, first try to identify the principal clause. So that will help you to separate out the subordinate clause out of the sentence, and that subordinate clause then can be easily identified as adverb, adjective or noun clauses. Now let us study. Take this example. Our body gets its energy from food. This sentence has one subject, our body, and one finite verb, gets, right? It also conveys complete meaning and can stand on its own. It is a main or principal clause. Now take this example. The body breaks down the food that we eat to produce energy. That we eat does not have complete meaning, right? This sentence consists of two clauses. The body breaks down the food. ये clause हुआ. The body breaks down the food to produce energy. Can stand on its own. Hence, principal clause है वो, right? वो अपने आप उसका separate meaning निकलता है. उसको इसके support की ज़रूरत नहीं है, right? So that is the principal clause. That we eat cannot stand on its own. Hence, it's a subordinate clause. Food कौन सा? That we eat. Which food? That we eat. Food is the noun. उसको describe कर रहा है. So this is an adjective clause. Got it? This is the way you should identify. पहले principal clause को अलग करो, फिर देखो कि जो subordinate clause है वो क्या function कर रहा है sentence में, तो आपको properly पता चलेगा कि वो कौन से type का clause है. It is very important to identify the principal clause first. Now let us study the noun clauses. As we studied noun clause, noun phrase, now adjective phrase and all that, again we shall study noun clauses. Now a subordinate clause that acts as a noun in the sentence is called a noun clause, right? Look at the following examples. Nobody believed that she had committed any crime. Nobody believed. What did nobody believe? क्या believe नहीं किया? What का क्वेश्चन पूछा तो आंसर ये मिला. What का क्वेश्चन का आंसर जब आपको मिलता है, it is normally the noun clause. Please understand this key. ये मैंने आपको पहले भी एक्सप्लेन किया था. अगेन आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग. जहाँ पे what का आंसर आपको इजीली मिल रहा है, प्लीज़ अंडरस्टैंड कि वो नाउन क्लॉज है, राइट? ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस की. फिर अगर कैसा है, वैसा है, ऐसे सब क्वेश्चन, विच, वेयर, ऐसे सब क्वेश्चंस का आंसर मिलता है, तो देन इट इज़ नॉर्मली एन एडजेक्टिव क्लॉज, राइट? और एडवर्ब क्लॉज हमेशा याद रखना कि वो किसी भी वर्ब को सपोर्ट कर रहा होगा सेंटेंस में या प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज में. ओके, so nobody believed that she had committed any crime. What did nobody believe? That she had committed any crime. The teacher asked me if I had any problems. What did the teacher ask me? If I had any problems. Give him what he wants. What should I give him? What he wants, right? Either clearly what diya hai. So it's a noun clause. The clauses printed in bold letters are bold are all noun clauses. Noun clauses are usually introduced by that, if, whether, WH question words like what, who, where, when, right? But this is the important key. Ask the question what, and if you get the answer, then it's a noun clause. So remember that. If you want, you can write it here for your reference. Then adjective clauses. A subordinate clause that acts as an adjective in the sentence is called an adjective clause. Adjective clauses are also known as relative clauses. Underline this also. Look at the following examples. Never speak an unkind word that might hurt others. What type of word? Unkind word that might hurt others. So it's an adjective clause, right? The nation should feel grateful to all those who had laid down their lives for her, right? Should feel grateful to all those, right? Who had laid down their lives for her. So that is an adjective clause. किसको कैसे लोग हैं वो? Those who have laid down their lives. All the poems which he recited at the meeting were self-composed. कौन सी poems which he recited at the meeting were self-composed. Gone are the childhood days when we played for hours without any tension. What type of childhood days? When we played for hours without tension, right? Days को explain कर रहा है, describe कर रहा है. I have read almost all the books you see on my shelf. What type of books you see on my shelf, right? So it's generally expressing a noun properly. Adjective clauses are usually introduced by relative pronouns like who, whose, whom, which, that. This is a very important key. Remember this. Underline this and write this because it's very important to identify adjective clauses. Then next one, relative adverbs when and where वो भी हो सकते हैं. Sometimes relative pronouns adverbs are omitted. Relative pronouns कभी कभी omitted होते हैं. Sentence 5 above यहाँ पे that omitted है, right? Okay, so write down these points. We shall stop here. Now adverb clauses we shall start it next time. Write down all the important points that I have made you underline here and the exercises as we have done. These exercises phrase वाला जो है I think आप text book में ही रखो, not so important. Let it be in your textbook, but please write down all the points that I have made you underline. They are very important. Clauses के exercises हम लोग notebooks में solve करेंगे. So from adverb clauses we start next time. We stop here today.